The Cherokee family made a pilgrimage from California to Oklahoma in October to see about the graves of family members buried in what used to be the Grit Cemetery, just south of Webbers Falls. Walsey Clymore of Bakersfield, California, and Rennie Duncan of La Habra, California, returned to clean up the Neff Cemetery that had been taken over by trees and brush.
But a couple of years ago, we started inquiring at the Cherokee Nation because we knew the cemetery was still in, the nation, and we wanted to see if there was anything that we could do in connection with the Cherokee Nation. And then we found out that they had a program that if we, formed a committee and that they would help. And so it was kind of just, learn as you go and fill out the paperwork and get it all moving.
Cherokee Nation Natural Resources staff located the cemetery before the family returned and removed the trees and brush and marked the graves. The family praised Natural Resources Field Supervisor Butch Garner and his staff for clearing the cemetery site and for assisting them while they were here.
Okay, we were asked to come over and maybe clean up this cemetery, and I had been here one time before and saw what kind of shape it was in. Probably hadn't been touched in 50 years maybe, so we brought a crew. I believe there were 6 of us besides myself with chainsaws, weed eaters, rakes, and just as you can see the brush that we piled, there was quite a bit of brush and debris. If you didn't know the cemetery was here, you wouldn't, you couldn't see it. So we were real happy to assist whatever we could, and we spent about between a half a day and a day over here with the crew and got it all cleaned up. And then hopefully we can get a fence built, or they will build a fence and get this cemetery back to where it needs to be.
Cherokee Nation Council recently gave the family $500 from its cemetery restoration fund to buy fencing and other items. The family also purchased a monument engraved with the names of the people buried in the cemetery and planned to dedicate it next spring when Duncan and Clymore return to Oklahoma.
And this is something, having this fenced and taken care of is something my grandmother, my aunt's mother, Arizona, Neff Duncan, wanted before she died, and it didn't get done. So